Welcome back to my channel. Woo, I'm not going to say much. I know this will be the first video you're seeing, me talking in a long time. Anyways, we thank God. Right, so I'm here to talk about something very, very important. As you can see in the title, I've seen, people have said a lot of jargons about this topic. And anytime I hear it, I'm always like, why? Why do people still think like this at this stage where there's a lot of information online? Like in this world now that you need any information now, just go to Google, go to even social media platforms. You will see find the answers there. And you're still thinking like this. Nah. So yeah, it's a topic of acne is caused by poor hygiene and dirtiness. So we're talking about acne myths today, and we are going to bring it with facts. Now, first of all, let me tell you something. So you might have heard of acne myths like don't eat groundnut oil, it causes acne. If someone is very dirty, they have acne, that's why they have acne, blah 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 blah. What else? Don't eat chocolate, taking too much of sweet things cause acne. Please stop that. I used to remember that time any small thing I'll say I'll not take groundnut oil, I'll not take groundnut. The acne still came. In fact, I was still seeing it. So now, one fact about you need to know about acne is that can be caused by hormones. All right, it has nothing to do with, because dermatologists do say anything you are seeing manifesting on the skin has happened under that skin. This layer that you are seeing, it has happened from the inside. Do you know that there are drugs they give to people for acne? You won't know because you don't have your facts right. So they are caused by hormones, and also it also tends to occur in women more than men. Why? Sometimes it could be periods, sometimes it could be pregnancy, and another reason could be PCOS. I'm not a doctor. Go and do your research. This can cause acne in women often than most men. Women, our body is peculiar, our body is special. So that's why you could see that when sometimes a girl is reaching puberty, you see some changes. I've seen this a lot. In fact, you don't even need to be a doctor if you're observant about your body. Now, puberty comes in different ways for different women. I had some friends then doing, when we were all getting to that puberty stage, we're discovering some things about our bodies. They never had acne, even to this day. They never experienced acne. If that is you, you're so lucky. And there are some of us that from puberty, we started experiencing what acne is like. Like we could see that there's something on my face. The changes were there, they were glaring. And I've seen other girls also after me, when they grow to that puberty stage, they begin to have acne. It is normal. Now, that is not the time to ask silly questions, funny questions, and say, oh my God, what is on your face? Oh my God, what's on your face? Why do you look like this? And there are always older people that do this thing. Always older people. You people should stop this thing. A girl is just there, a child is there trying to understand herself, and you're making her look as if she's a disease. Oh my God, what is this? Oh my God, what is that? Be reasonable now. It's annoying. You already know. This is part of puberty. It's that body that is making some changes. It can be done. There's a solution to it. That's why we have dermatologists, we have estheticians everywhere that would put you through how it can be cured. There is no acne is not incurable. It can be cured. It can. I know I've seen people with very tough. I used to think I had acne. I saw people that really had tough, serious acne. They were so stubborn, and they still left. So instead of you treating people like plague and just do, hey, what's this? Please stop this. Another thing, it runs in family. All these things I'm saying, I saw it in the medical page. So don't come and ask me jam question. I've told you, I am not a doctor. I am not a doctor. I did my personal research, and everything I share to you is based on experience also. It runs in family. Why I believe this is because when I was having acne, when I started, and I was dreading, I was like, why? My mom was like, I also had it when growing up. So that's one thing that's also encouraged me then, because I was like, if my mom had acne and see her face now, that means with time it gets better. Yes, it's now better. So yes, and you just need to be intentional about it, because I had to use products that will work, and then now I don't even put so much effort like before. So I now believe that it actually gets better, right? And that is another scenario. It could be that it runs in the family. When I even saw this, when I discovered this, I'm like, I never knew it could be that way. Another thing, I've talked about hormones, women, and what did I say? Family. Another thing which is also very common are triggers. So one common trigger could be cosmetic products. Cosmetic products that do not I made a post. If you've watched my shorts talking about vitamin C is not for everybody, I made a post on TikTok talking about how my skin started to react with vitamin C even after using it for a while. I have a video, the link will be in the description section, on vitamin C, and yes, my skin reacted because I have a sensitive skin, and all of a sudden it's just normal like that vitamin C again, and it started reacting to it. So cosmetic products could trigger acne. It could trigger it if you are using the cosmetic products that doesn't go for your skin type, the kind of skin type you have. Our skin type are different. It can trigger it. Now, a lot of mistake people make is that because they use a product, let's say for example CeraVe, and you reacted to it, you started having acne, or let's say there's another one people talk about, Cosrx snail mucin. You started reacting to it, you started having acne, or whatever skincare product you use. Now, the mistake people make is when they use these things and they start reacting, they now generalize and say CeraVe is rubbish, CeraVe doesn't work, or Cosrx snail mucin is rubbish, it doesn't work. Or simple products they are rubbish, they don't work. It did not work for you. That particular one you used did not work for you. Does not mean it is a bad product. Stop generalizing. I cannot say because I use vitamin C and I reacted to it, then vitamin C is useless. It is not useless. It just did not work for me. At some point, it was working for me before, but because of my sensitive skin, it triggered it at some point, and I just had to stop. So know what works for your skin and stop these myths. Acne is not transferable. Some of you see people with acne and you make them feel like they have disease. It's bad. It is really, really bad. I've always seen this. I've seen this growing up, and even at this age, with the information, the data that is available for millions, billions of people around the world, people still act so naive. People still act ignorant, like they don't even know that the information is there. Go read, learn. You see people go comment on other people's pages that have acne or one skincare condition, and they're asking what is on your face. Oh my god, it looks terrible. Oh my god, you look horrible. Don't you have emotional intelligence to know what to say? It is not a disease. If you don't have anything good to say, keep quiet. Stop making people look like they have a plague. Stop it. Change this bad behavior. I'm saying this because I experienced a little of this. I remember one time I was still at secondary school. Then someone, a matured man, saw me and he was like, "Oh, what is this on your face?" I was so irritated that day. Why will you say this to me? Am I the cause of the acne? Why will you say this to me? And I cannot forget. I still know the person that said this. I can still remember his face because I was so irritated that day. You need to stop this. It is not a disease. It is not transferable. Let them live their lives. Don't see someone taking acne, taking fried plantain, taking fried meat, and you're saying that is why you have pimples. Please, shush. Don't see them take butter or mayonnaise and you say it's because of please. Or you're taking chocolate. Please. Namaste. I don't know what to say at this point. You can see that this topic is dangerous me because that ginger is there because I can understand a little of this, and if anybody that had serious acne tell you that story, you will see that there are even worse reactions. We need to stop these things and be educated, be enlightened. When you're enlightened, there are some things you will not say, and there are some things you will definitely not do, even if you did not go through that situation. All right. So that will be all about this video. Sorry if I came came to fight. I'm not fighting. It didn't just pepper my body. You need to stop this. All right. Thank you so much for listening to me. See you in another video.
Hey, it's me.